We have this 2012 Chevy Sonic we bought for my wife because she wanted to learn how to drive a manual transmission. So today we're going to do a quick and easy video on how to change the oil filter, check all the fluids, make sure the fluids are up, and then rotate the tires. Just something, you should rotate the tires every time that you change the oil. It's easy to do and it prolongs the life of your tires significantly. So we'll go through all that and show you how to do it. You can go to any auto parts store and get, they sell it in a kit. So you can get the exact amount of oil that you need for your car, oil filter. They'll also throw in a funnel and a drain pan, which I already had all this stuff, but it came in a kit and it wasn't much more expensive than buying just the oil and the filter by itself. So I just went ahead and got the entire kit. So the first thing we're going to do is jack the car up, and then we're going to remove the oil drain plug, make sure we have our catch pan under there. And then we're going to let the car down slowly once the oil is draining out. That way it's on a flat surface and the oil pan is level, so all the oil will come out. Now whenever you're going to lift your car up, you want to make sure that it's going to be on a structural part. So all of this is the frame and the body. It's a unibody. All of it's together. So you can lift it from here, or what I normally do is I will lift it from this point right here where you can see that it comes out. This is all steel frame. Just lift it up from this point here. Same way I do it if we have it on an automotive lift at the shop. While it's draining out, you can go ahead and locate where your oil filter goes. And on this car, it has an element filter. So right here is where it's going to go in, and they have specialized sockets that you can use for this. And in some cases, it's going to be a lot tighter tolerance trying to get in here. But on this one, it's pretty wide open, so you can get away with using a regular socket. These prongs here snap into the lid, so you're gonna have to give it a little bit of a pull to get it out, and it is saturated in oil, so grab yourself a rag to put on there when you pull it apart. That way it doesn't splash oil everywhere. We'll get our new filter put in. Now these oil filters are going to come with a new O-ring, and this O-ring sits right here on this cap. It's easier to take off with a flathead. Just pop it up, work it around. Comes off that easy. And put your new one on. And it's round, so you can just roll it down into place. That way you don't damage it at all, going over the threads. And before you reinstall this cap and tighten it down, you want to make sure that you lubricate this O-ring, which there's going to be a little bit of oil on it from just what was on the cap, but we're going to want to put a little bit more. That way it doesn't get damaged during installation. So what you can do is take your super clean finger,
super clean,
dip it down inside the cavity that the filter sits in, get you just a little bit of oil, and rub it across the O-ring. Transfer this oil over to a different oil container that I have, as long as they're not full, one that's easier for me to transport. You can take it to any auto parts store. They have used oil drums that you can dump your oil into at no charge to you as long as their oil drums aren't full. So now the even trickier part, we're going to transfer that oil into here without spilling any. Now if you look on your drip pan, it's got that little lip right there. And that's going to give you the smoothest transfer of oil from one pan to another. Well, probably still going to spill.
You already messed it up.
Nice. Easy. Easy. There it is. There it is. Odin, get out of here. Am I making it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
But it's gonna be a minute. You're going too fast. You're going too fast.
Too fast?
Odin, back up. Go. Dina, don't even look at that.
What is he doing,
Bigger?
dude? What you doing, dude?
Oh yeah, it's got to come up higher. That's the trick. Come up higher, and then you can spill it faster.
Yeah, all over the floor. Our
What are
driveway.
you doing, dude?
And just like that, I didn't even spill any.
No mess.
I can voice over this. Make it sound like an ad. Remember, I could voice over it, make it sound like an ad. Step 1, put the magic powder on the ground. Step 2, squish it all around with your foot. Step 3, scoop it up, and it's gone. Cleans up any mess. It works on carpet, it works with blood, with wine, it works with oil. It even works, bro, it even works with dirt.
I do not recommend using
right
it on
now.
carpet.
No. Do not do that, dude.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna make Papa look like Dookie.
Yeah.
A few good hurricanes will wash all this away. Now, where were we before I didn't make a mess?
You about to put the car down?
The car.
Step number 11.
7.
Drop the jack. Slowly.
What the fuck kind of slow was that?
So it takes 4.8 quarts with the new filter. I've got 5 quarts. I'm just going to put it all in there. This is 5 quarts. It takes 4.8 quarts. We're going to give it all the quarts. And if you turn it around like this, I've heard. I don't know. It might be bullshit.
Yeah, it won't gloop.
Yeah, it'll come out smoother. No. I don't like doing it that way.
I like doing it the way that we've always done it.
So that 0.2 quarts I spilled out. So it's gonna be
It spilled out.
it's gonna be 4.8 quarts on the money. Let's do it the old-fashioned way, like a man.
It's a lot better.
You mean like on advertisements and commercials?
Yeah,
Or it just goes straight through the funnel, like the whole thing in one go.
just like that old guy, touch of gray in his beard,
Oh yeah.
underneath the hood of a $65,000 fully restored Mustang. Like he worked on that shit himself. Get the fuck out of here. Now we'll fire it up, let all the oil cycle through. It's gonna fill up the new oil filter, and then we can check the level. So we had it sitting for a couple minutes now. It had plenty of time for all the oil to settle down. So we're gonna pull it all the way out with our clean rag, wipe it off, put it back in all the way, and then check the level. This top crosshatch means that it's full, and as you can see, it was right at the top of that. So the oil level is perfect, right where it needs to be. Now we're going to put the car up on all 4 jack stands, rotate the tires. This part's going to go really quick. So for non-directional tires, the pattern that you're going to use when you rotate the tires is going to be the front crisscross to the rear, and the back tires come straight forward. Now, if your tires are directional, which these ones are not, there's going to be an arrow somewhere on the tire, and it's pointing in the direction that the tire should be rotating when you're driving forward. So if your tires are directional, then you would just go front tires to the back, back tires to the front.
Take it real soon. You know we got what you need, baby. So take it, move along. I said we got.
And typically these lug nuts will go to about 80 pound-feet. I don't have a torque wrench, so I'm going to set this from kill to stun. When you put them on, you're going to go in a crisscross pattern.
Honey, come and groove along. Come on. Rolling on the highway, you know. Wow. Come on, and groove along. Come on. I said, babe. I said, babe. Oh, honey. Come and groove along. You gotta feel it. Yeah, you gotta move along. You gotta feel it, feel it, feel it, feel. You gotta feel it, feel it, feel it, feel. You gotta feel it. On the roadway, you gotta move along. Wow, baby. Gotta move along. I said, baby, you gotta move along. I said, honey, take it real slow. I said, honey, just take it real slow. Whoa. You gotta groove on. You gotta groove on.
Jack stands down and we're done. So it's a really simple process, changing the oil, rotating the tires. You know, something every one of you can do by yourself at home. Save yourself some money. And if you have any questions on any projects that you're working on, let us know in the comments and we can make a video on it. We always have a lot of random stuff that we're working on at the shop. You know, deep internals with the engine, simple stuff, complex stuff, and we can show you how to do pretty much all of it. So let us know.